Hello everyone, my name is Corwin Ching, number metric 301362, a second year LLB student from UUM. I have undergone my internship at IPO Sessions and Magistrates course in August 2025. In this video, I will share some of the experience that I had throughout my internship. The IPO Sessions and Magistrates Court is one of the oldest judicial institutions in Malaysia, with roots tracing back to the Bangkok Treaty of 1874, when the British introduced the English legal system in Perak. Over time, as Ipoh grew as a tin mining hub, the need for structured courts increased. The current court building was occupied in July 1975 and officially opened by the Sultan of Perak in August 1976. Today, it functions not only as a place for trials, but also as the administrative center for Perak's judiciary. During this internship, I had the opportunity to rotate across different courts and divisions. In the magistrates courts, I observed a variety of criminal cases such as drug offences, theft, voluntarily causing hurt, and traffic offences. I noticed how magistrates carefully balance punishment with humanitarian considerations. For example, when fines were reduced for offenders with financial difficulties. I can still recall a case where the accused pleaded guilty for stealing 3 jerseys, and the court imposed mandatory community service instead of fine and jail. In cases where both road tax and insurance has expired for less than 1 month, the magistrates often acquit the accused with warning. I have also observed remand proceedings where the police apply for further detention of suspects under Section 117 of the Criminal Procedure Code. It was interesting to see how defense counsel argued to shorten the detention, while police officers argue for longer periods to complete investigations. These hearings show me the delicate balance between investigation needs and individual liabilities. On Friday, I attended family law cases, especially divorce by joint petition. Here I learned how the court acknowledged the agreements on custody, maintenance, and matrimonial property. In cases of divorce by single petition, I witnessed some cases where one of the parties does not cooperate in attending reconciliation meetings and which lead the case to the trial. I also learned about the case management system (CMS), an online platform that makes filing and tracking cases more efficient. Court staff explained to us the differences between CMS used by the courts and the e-filing system (EFS) used by law firms. One of the most memorable experiences was following officers and bailiff in execution proceedings. I observed the enforcement of writ of seizure and sale, where bailiff negotiated with a VIP debtors. In proceedings of writ of possession, the bailiff pasted notices on premises to require the possessor vacate the premise within 14 days. It gave me a very practical way of how civil judgments are actually enforced. This internship has been eye-opening. I feel a strong sense of respect for the judicial system, especially seeing how magistrates and judges deal with heavy caseloads while ensuring fairness. I was struck by how even small traffic cases were treated with seriousness, especially how the judge varied the judgment based on the plea of leniency. And because every decision carries weight for the individuals involved. At the same time, I also saw the challenges. The delays, backlogs, and sometimes limited resources, especially in civil cases. This reminded me that the legal system is not perfect, but it constantly strives to balance justice and efficiency. Personally, I feel more disciplined, learning court ethics, punctuality, and professionalism in dress and speech. These soft skills are lessons that I will carry forward. Overall, I found the internship is very effective in connecting theory to practice. In university, I studied criminal law, family law, and tort law in the abstract and in a theoretical way. But here, I saw how remand applications are argued, how divorce petitions are processed, and how enforcement of judgment is carried out. These experiences made me appreciate the living application of the law. It also highlighted areas where I need to improve, such as catching up the fast-paced communication between judge and solicitors during the proceedings, sharpening my understanding of legal arguments, fostering my analytical thinking skill in identifying any loopholes in witnesses' statement. This internship has convinced me to pursue a career in litigation and advocacy, especially in motor vehicle related cases. In the short term, I plan to strengthen my research and drafting skills by reading more case judgments and expanding my knowledge. In the longer term, I aspire to serve in a role where I can contribute to improving access to justice, whether as a lawyer or potentially as part of the judiciary. I even plan to serve as a YBGK lawyer to help those impecunious OKT and client in upholding their deserved justice and protecting their right of defense. In conclusion, my internship at Ipoh Sessions and Magistrates Court has been a rewarding journey. It gave me valuable exposure to court practice, improved my professional discipline, and shaped my career goal. I'm truly grateful for the guidance of court supervisors, officers, and magistrates who allowed me to learn during this experience.